All right, first of all, check it out. Thoughtful retailer, friend, and ally. I'm opening the bottle with the little tear on the label down there, so you don't get the one with the little tear on it, right? Because that's how cork came out. Yeah, right. Thank you. Right. We're like really thoughtful and stuff. Look at the cork. Beautiful cork. Just came out. No Durans needed. No Ossos needed. This is a 2008. Beautiful, perfect. Everything in its right place. Yeah, Radiohead fan. Anyway, all right. We're back with another beautiful, delicious wine from Capron-Charcousset. Who's Capron-Charcousset, you ask? Glad you asked, because I'm here to tell you. Jean-Marie Nicole founded the property in 1974 with just the classic old school story, husband and wife team. Grab a couple hectares, start building your domain, make wine, start from scratch, and make it happen. And then over the years, they added a few more hectares, like back in 1983, I think there was some familial, well, here you go, type deals, which gave them a little more dirt. But still, the point is, we're not talking about like a fancy domain, right? Some of these guys own a bunch of Grand Cru. I don't know. This is, roll up your shirt sleeves, get dirty. This is that domain, and we adore it. We discovered Capron-Charcousset on one of our buying trips to Beaune over the last few years. And since then, we've kept a close eye on the domain, looking at new releases, looking at different opportunities. And this year, this beauty came up. You might remember a couple years ago, some of you hardcore wine exchangers, we sold a Savigny les Beaune les Pimentiers from them, a Ludi Village Savigny les Beaune from the same vintage. That was exquisite, very savory, focused, razor sharp, still quite young and still quite deliberate in its delivery. And today we have the straight Savigny les Beaune 2008, also Village wine, but not a Ludi. This is a blend of, from what we know, of at least two different sites probably, Dessus-Gaulard and Savigny les Villages, which is the vineyards right close to the village of Savigny itself. So this is a blend of at least two sites, maybe three sites. There could be some Pimentier in this, and we just don't know about it. But here's the deal. These guys are hands-on. They still handle everything themselves to this day. Maybe they have someone in the cellar helping for the heavy lifting and that kind of deal. But literally, this team, this husband and wife team, have been out there from the beginning, working, making it happen. You go to the website. They don't talk about percentage of new oak. They don't talk about tonneliers. They don't talk about biodynamics. They don't talk about all the foo-foo stuff. These guys are just really committed towards the wine. They sell almost everything in France. They have a huge local trade. Folks just come in and saying, hey, what you got? And they say, hey, boom, we got this, this, and this. And they say, great, put 2 cases in the back of the car. This is one of those fabulous en vrac local domains in Burgundy that it is a complete joy to have access to, because the wines are wonderful, beautiful, traditional, and super reasonably priced because of how they operate. They're in like a bunch of there hasn't been an importer for the last 30 years and a middleman and 30% here and 30% there. We get to buy this wine direct from the source at a truly fabulous price. Look at that color. Just beautiful, perfect Pinot Noir color. 16 years old here. And 08, a good vintage, not a vintage of the century, but what we're seeing as we go through this process where we go to Beaune every year and we taste that 08, a lot of the 08s are standing the test of time. As are some of these 07s, by the way. It's been more often than not that we see a lot of 08s and 07s outclassing some 05s, etc. that we see. Now, 05 is the better vintage, granted, but what we are seeing from the smaller properties is maybe a little more investment and time in the vineyard that allows them to create even more compelling wines in these types of vintages. This wine is scrumptious. And it's so funny because the Pimentier that we sold from this property a couple years ago, this is not that wine. And it's so crazy because Village Savigny from the same vintage, from the same producer, probably same wood regiments, but vineyard is everything. Or this blend of vineyards, these two vineyards that they put together, whatever, to create this Savigny Le Bon Village. Because this wine is incredibly accessible. It is just... all warm red cherry, stone. The wine's humming, has beautiful tannin structure, no astringency, no pokey acid, but focus and precision, right? This is a wine that just really delivers on all fronts. It's amazing. And I love the fact, because this container just landed like a week ago, maybe. So this is kind of a little bit off the boat type deal. And I'm just completely enamored by the accessibility of this wine. It is just a complete joy to drink. How old are the vines? I don't know. How much new oak? I don't know. Farming techniques? Couldn't tell you. But what I can tell you is that this is a complete, compelling, classic bottle of Burgundy from one of the most underrated villages in Burgundy, by the way. Savigny-le-Beaune is one of the most underrated villages in Burgundy by far. And here you have a truly compelling wine from that village with 16 years of bottle age, perfect condition, direct from the Domaine, pristine, and 27 bucks. Well, guess what? If you buy 6 or more, it's under $25. So you can click on that link below. It's super easy, or go to winex.com and make all your dreams come true. Look at this wine. It is just, it's too good. And believe me, guys, when we look for this stuff, we select 3 out of 50. We'll taste 50, we'll pick 3. It's that simple. We are chap asses, complete chap asses when it comes to finding the best wines. And I can tell you that this wine at this price is ludicrous. I'm trying to tell myself as I'm talking to you right now, filming this, to not raise the price further. I am not, but you get in sooner or later, because who knows, maybe 6 months from now I might maybe try and make a little more money off this, because I am a retailer and it's my job to feed my family and drink delicious Sauvignon Le Bon from a small family-oriented domain under $30 a bottle, with 16 years of bottle age shipped in refrigerated containers to your front door.